Oh, this is kind of, I hope this isn't too big actually.
Makes it. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Gross. Yeah. This is nasty.
Well, two things. We've never been back there, but two, like obviously there was a critter at some point that was back there. Look at that. Like moment of truth, right?
Yes.
Hopefully we don't have any leaks or anything.
Hopefully not. Let's try it out.
Check it down here. Oh. So when we first started RVing, we felt really intimidated when it came to trying to fix anything because we didn't know anything about anything. So in this video today, we're gonna actually show you a repair that we attacked, but we've gained so much more confidence, and I hope that by watching this video today, maybe you gain a little bit of confidence to just dive in and maybe tackle whatever project you're facing. I got it. Oh, we have a leak. Procrastination at its finest. Because we know that we had a water leak. I say water leak, like under the sink was leaking because we have the Govee sensors that alarmed and told us we had a leak.
Man, what gives, dude? Now we got a leak.
And I've been seeing actually some water that would like drip from the faucet. Like it was weird, like when it was on, but only if I had it like tilted to one side or another. So I was just like trying to finesse that, but we need to do something about it. So that is what we're gonna do. But here's the other thing. The last time we were out, I kept smelling what I thought was like a dead animal. Like it literally smelled like a dead animal. And I only smelled it when I was over by the sink. And so I kept looking around like thinking we had a dead mouse or something. But usually like down in the South like this, you don't get mice. Not that it's out of the realm of possibility, but we figured something out. And I think what we've got going on is I think that the smell is coming from like the pipes down here. For whatever reason, I don't know. So since we have to replace this, we're gonna have to get down in here and pull stuff out. We decided that we're probably gonna take apart the pipes. This could go really wrong really fast, but I think something in the pipes is smelling. And so it just makes sense to pull them out and clean them out, right? We have this faucet that our friends actually at Valterra sent us. So we went with the matte black. I haven't even seen this thing yet. So we should open this up and unbox it and see what it looks like. And then we got to figure out, there's probably some stuff under here that should come out. So
what is this power boost thing?
I don't know what that is, but the other thing I noticed too is it says water saver. And so I feel like that's important in an RV is to have something that, you know, like unlike your just normal faucet, because we did do that with the back like bedroom sink area thing where we just got a replacement faucet from Home Depot when we did that one. But this one's actually it's Valterra / Dometic. It's all part of the same company, which you've probably heard Dometic before. So here's this little thing. And then, oh, this is kind of, I hope this isn't too big actually. Because look at how tall this is.
That's about right. Ooh. Well, let's see if she'll fit. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. We didn't think about that. Oh, barely.
Because this will sit.
Might.
It'll sit, like this will sit down like with this.
Oh yeah, it'll fit.
Barely. Like seriously, barely. Like if this was just a little higher.
Yeah.
So it'll barely, but it looks, I like the way that looks.
Yeah.
Don't you like the way that looks?
Little, yep. And then this lifts out so you can spray stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then
this has a pull. Yeah.
How do we take this off?
That's the $1 million question.
I didn't see any screws underneath. So that's why I'm thinking we might have to pry that up.
This is why we make these types of videos sometimes too, because we're just like, we're going to bring you along as we just sort of stumble through this. So
yep.
First things first, I will go ahead and empty all of this down here.
Okay.
Because we got to clear this out so we have working space.
Okay, so first let's spray this down a little bit. Just so
you don't like the...
Get rid of that noise there. Try
here,
to...
Hold on. I don't want to damage the paint, the cabinet paint.
It won't damage it. Oop, just wipe it down a little bit. Try that.
Here, give me a paper towel.
Did it work?
I don't know. You're going to grab me a paper towel.
Oh, yeah.
Much quieter. All right, so looking at this, I'm wondering if this is another one of those things where you question why RV manufacturers do things the way they do, or if there is like a purpose. Because do you see how this thing is set up for this like drawer basket or whatever, which I could just put this in there without it being a drawer.
Right.
But it's like there's this whole section here that then literally blocks off the back half of the cabinet, and then you don't have that space.
Right.
But, or is that wall kind of there designed so that like these tubes, like these water tubes, that you don't end up like putting anything against those water tubes and then like damaging them or not? So I don't know, like what are your thoughts as far as like, should we just take this whole thing out and gain some extra space? Or is that like more like function versus like, let's just create something for a drawer?
You know what our motto is? Get rid of it. Remove it.
Do it first and regret it later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because really all that this is there's just, it's like just some brackets with screws.
No, we need the space. We don't need the aesthetics.
I feel like I always opt for space over like anything else.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but you can clearly see that.
Yeah, let's tear it up.
All right.
Got this little tiny DeWalt tool. Get in here with this guy, because this is a tight space.
It was like really loose. I thought maybe the cupboard would be attached, but oh, careful.
Alright, we gotta probably replace that. Ugh,
Oh my gosh.
gross. Ugh. This is nasty.
Well, two things. We've never been back there, but two, like obviously there was a critter at some point that was back there. Look at that.
Yep. Oh man. Uh-oh. Maybe that is a mouse that was
No, okay, here's the deal.
stinking.
There's obviously like droppings or something.
I got it.
Oh, there's a spider.
Get it.
No, it's dead. But it was like a dead spider.
Now what do we do?
That's $1 million question. You didn't see anything holding this on from underneath.
Nothing. I didn't see any screws or anything, so I think we might need to pry it up. What do you think?
Here's the deal. I think that there is like a big like nut thing or something.
You're a nut thing.
No, like the new one, the pipe comes down and it's like a threaded thing. So I think there's a
unscrew.
nut that is on there. So I think
Alright.
that there's,
Wow.
I think there's something that's like, you have to go look.
All right. You are right. There's a nut thing right there.
Because Charity's always
You unscrew it. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew it. Oh, it stinks under here. Nasty. What was that? Okay, can you pull it out now? Oh, wait, there's two nut things. There's three of them. Is the other one for the filter?
Oh, the other, okay, yeah.
Okay, that's for the sink.
Yeah, I got it now.
All right.
I was just looking at like the, ew, look. It, like,
Pretty gross.
I mean, this I don't think's ever been off since it was installed from the factory, so you can see this is kind of like where things have been leaking too, is back in here. And that's like what I would see is when I would go to like, the water's on still. Oh, you know what? The water's still on.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have thought to turn that off first somehow.
There's a low-level drain on the outside of the RV that'll drain out all the water
And then pipes.
in the pipes.
Now, one of our must-haves for RV life is an inline water filter. Water quality from campground to campground and state to state can really greatly vary. So one thing we learned early on when traveling is how important it is to have consistent water quality. Now, we've tried several water filters over the years, and one of the reasons we love using the Camco Taste Pure water filter is because the new and improved Taste Pure technology has an advanced 6-step filtration technology that reduces unpleasant tastes, odor, lead, chlorine, bacteria, sediment, and heavy metals. It includes kinetic degradation fluxion to control bacteria and mold growth. Now, the Taste Pure filters give us access to pure, great tasting drinking water on the road, and the filter has some of the top industry certifications. It's compliant with all federal and state level lead-free laws. Now, one reason that we love being able to use a good water filter is because it helps to reduce the need to pack and store bottled water. And you know my thoughts and feelings on trying to find recycling on the road. I mean, it's super difficult. Another reason it's super easy to find the Taste Pure water filter at your retailer of choice, including places like Walmart, Amazon, and almost any RV dealer that is out there. Now, remember, you want to replace your water filter every 3 months, and waiting longer than 3 months can lead to bad taste, odors, and also reduced water flow. So you can get a new Taste Pure water filter on Amazon at the link in the description below. And a huge thanks to Camco for sponsoring this video.
Shake it and move, shake it and move, shake it and move. Get it and move, get it and move, get it and move. I got it. Yeah.
Okay, so now what?
I know, that's the $1 million question.
Okay, so the next thing we need to do is unscrew the pipes. So it just is the PEX to that braided flexible piping. We're just gonna unscrew that.
And then what about this monstrosity? What did we decide with that?
That just unscrews.
Okay.
Yep, on
All right.
both ends. And that's probably where some of the stink is.
Right. And then the way that this is set up too, like the whole thing feels weird.
Yeah, not all RVs have these P-trap things. And
Well, and then it's like, this isn't even this one's not really, it's just like a vent. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
just weird.
There we go. There's the hot water pipe. And then it's marked red for hot, so I know that. Cold water marked blue. I like color coding.
What's the third braided cord though?
That's the neutral one.
The neutral.
See, I left that drain open, so now all the water's going down that.
Yes.
Versus on my face. Oh, something got in my eye. Oh, she's dripping a little bit.
You're making a mess.
Dripping, but it's out. Out with the old and in with the new.
All right, let me scrub that countertop before that we
Yeah.
put the new one
Okay.
up.
Sounds good.
I got that something that you don't ever see.
My little scrubbies from the Dollar Tree.
I got a feeling in me.
Swear, I call it ADD OCD, where I start cleaning one thing and then I'm like, that's dirty too. That should be clean too. And now I'm on like a sink cleaning kick, but we should probably stay on task. So, all right. Next step is put the new one in.
Let's do it.
Just went to go turn on the water to rinse the cleaner off my hands. I'm going to go do that in the bathroom because obviously nothing there. Okay, so this is probably what we should have done in the very first place, was get out the little instruction booklet, because it says first thing, shut off water supply.
Oh.
Right? Should have done that first. Okay, remove old faucet, check. If using deck plate, install it onto the faucet or proceed with putting hoses through sinkhole. I think the deck plate is that.
Yep, this thing right here.
Yeah. So the next thing is to put the deck plate thing on and then just throw that through the hole. Okay, so secure to sink by rubber washer, steel washer, and tighten nut by hand.
Okay,
So that's all that stuff.
this stuff.
Yeah. And then connect hose with pull down hose, confirm bushing returns to its original state. All right, let's do that first and then we'll move forward.
So first, we're gonna put this little plate on. So it says, ooh, this is really nice looking. And it says, put it to the right.
The handle thing. So like the handle where you
Oh.
turn the water on and off.
This one?
Yes.
To the right?
Yeah, so it's to your right.
Yeah, it's to the right. Okay, got it. I see what you mean.
See, it's much
And put
better
these-
than clockwise, counterclockwise on this one.
Yes. Put these through the holes and do that. Easy. This is actually really easy, surprisingly. Wow, this fits nice too. So, and then we just screw it on.
All right, do it to it.
This is gonna be nice.
It's gonna look, this looks really nice. I'm glad we went with the black. Okay, let's go. All right, so the next step is to connect that outlet hose thing.
Perfect.
The thing that you just showed me that you thought was maybe not the right connection.
Okay. Hopefully they can all fit through here. There we go. This is screwed on. Okay, hold it.
Yep.
Okay, good. There we go. Let me make sure it's not behind any pipe to where so it can pull up and down. Oh, you know what? What about the weight?
It said to put, so the putting the weight on is actually step 5. Okay, so here's the weight and it just unsnaps and then it opens. So you just clamp it down and then snap it shut
Nice.
on the thing.
I love it when they make installation easy.
Yes.
For those people that don't look through all the directions at first and then, you know, wondering, have to redo things, you know, just because they didn't do it right. Okay, put it on here, snap it on. Well, that was easy. Okay, time to flip that cold water back to close. Always make sure these are off because if they're on, it can actually mess up your pressure.
Okay, so this is like the most funny idiot type directions I've ever read. So it says operating instructions. The spout can be rotated from right to left on the sink. We got that already. The spout can be used as a handheld sprayer. Pull the spout head down and move it freely above the sink, being careful not to splash water. Yeah, don't splash the water.
Okay.
Like, really?
All right.
Somebody had to say that?
Hey, somebody ruined it for everybody.
Somebody did ruin it for everybody and they had to include it in the directions. All right, so we're ready, like moment of truth, right?
Yes.
Hopefully we don't have any leaks or anything.
Hopefully
and
not.
this
Let's
is,
try
like,
it out.
Hold first, I guess.
Ooh. What? Any leaks?
Not yet.
No leaks yet.
Said to run it for like a minute. Let's let it run for a few minutes just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
So we'll run it for a good full minute and make sure.
Boy, I feel like this has some decent pressure. And ooh, boy, this is actually nice. Look at that. All
Being
right.
careful not to splash the water.
Don't splash the water around.
Okay. Second down here. Oh, we have a leak on the hot water side.
You have a leak? Okay.
Yeah.
We're at, let's see.
I don't know. I can just see it dripping down the hot water side
the
pipe here.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
There's water coming down.
All right. Well, let's tighten that up a little bit more. All right. Try it again. Okay. No more leaks.
All right. So everything there went well. So that's done. Yay. The next thing we were going to do was to take these pipes out from under the sink and just make sure that we don't have anything in them that was stinking, because we definitely had a really bad smell when we were up at Gilchrist Blue Spring a couple weekends ago. And so since then, because we did figure out the smells were coming from the pipes, we did do like where we did like, you know, baking soda and vinegar and then like hot water. And I do feel like that helped a little bit. And so just now, Ben, we were looking at this and thinking, we're scared.
Yeah, because if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we didn't smell any smells today, did we?
No.
After doing the baking soda and vinegar?
No, and it's been a couple of days since we did that. And so I do feel like maybe that did take care of the smell. So you guys will have to let us know, like, if are any of you guys out there, like maybe plumbers, you have a plumbing background, should we take these apart and just clean it because of how it's set up, or should we just let that go? Is that enough to do the trick? What other tricks are there?
Yeah, because I don't want to get, you know, unscrew this, because this one will unscrew a little bit, and that's got some kind of grime on there, but I don't want to unscrew this one and really need to, you know, cause any more leaks.
It's like this was meant to be. So I had this stuff in a bin, but look at this. This all fits in here nicely now. And, ooh, I just gotta watch this. That's not gonna be a problem, is it?
No, that should be fine.
But I feel like we got a lot more space in here than what we had by pulling that stupid thing out. That's trash. Trash. All right, so let's see. Organize. Put all the things in. Look at this.
Way more room.
Like on a travel day, we normally set the trash can right here.
Yeah.
So that is like the space for like the trash can. And then we still got a little bit of space here. But no, that's perfect.
Okay. Are you happy?
I am. And we don't have the leak anymore. Oh, speaking of which, where's that Go-V water sensor?
Right
Is it up there?
here.
So what we will do is we'll put this right down back in there. So if we do have another water leak, it will alarm and let us know we got a leak, because that's how we figured out we had this leak in the first place. So really glad that we are using those. I'll have a link in the description below, because I feel like that's an invaluable tool for RVers for sure. So without that other thing in there, like this is the end to the duster.
What do we have? Okay.
It fits there.
Cool.
But look, I didn't even know if this would work or not.
What is it? It's a fly swatter.
It's the fly swatter.
Nice.
But look, it actually does work.
Look at that. Perfect. So it'll fit flashlights, screwdrivers, fly swatters, broom handles.
Add fly swatter to the list. So, like, why won't this shut? Bungee cord. That's why. All right.
All right.
Chalk another one up for the Grateful Glampers being handy.
There it is. Dun, dun, dun.
So you'll have to let us know what sort of projects maybe you've tackled, or what sort of projects that you still have on your to-do list. Let us know in the comments below. We also wanted to let you know, for a limited time, we have our spring edition shirts available in My RVing Era. Now we've got travel trailer, motorhome, and RV designs available. All of that information will be in a link in the description below. And then you're gonna wanna check this video out right up here on some easy mods that anybody can make in their RV.